Tuberculosis, one of the world's oldest known diseases, continues to plague communities across Africa. In Nigeria, the disease thrives in the shadows of poverty and poor infrastructure. But a quiet revolution is underway, one community at a time.
If we want our people to be healthier, to have an increased standard of living, then we must deal with issues about their health. And one of those issues of health is TB.
It is something that eventually spread by air. The person who has TB cough and they cough it out, and eventually the people that are not infected pick it up.
We're also here to assure the people that the state government, led by His Excellency, the Chief Servant of the State, Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo, is not letting down anything and everything that is needed to provide essential medical services to everybody in Kogi State, the young, the old, the rich, and the poor.
In the heart of Nigeria, the Initiative for Grassroots Advancement, INGRA, in collaboration with Association of Reproductive and Family Health, ARFH, is leading a bold mission to break the cycle of poverty by tackling one of its deadliest manifestations, tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis is called a chronic problem because it is a thing that can be in your body and it will not manifest immediately. It will take some time before it will eventually come. And usually we say a patient must cough for 2 weeks before we say yes, we are thinking TB. But if the person is HIV infected, the person can be coughing now, we'll be thinking of HIV because TB and HIV are things that we don't want it to co-infect. And you know HIV also depresses the immunity of people.
We have always treated TB like any other public health issue where individuals will have to find their way to the facility to get treatment. And we have found out that that has not really gotten us to where we need to be, because there are a certain number of persons who are having TB and are still within the population that are spreading the disease. And so the active case finding in the Global Fund, this particular round, around 7 of the fund, is specifically looking out for those going to the communities and getting those cases and bringing them to the facility.
Nigeria ranks among the top tuberculosis endemic countries in the world. Despite decades of awareness campaigns, treatment has often been inconsistent, what experts call lip service. Many infected individuals remain untreated, unknowingly spreading the disease within their communities.
When we see anybody that has, we want to come to the house of that person to come and screen the remaining member of the family in case anybody has gotten infected in that family.
So you know that TB has 2 kinds of TB. There's DRTB, drug-resistant TB, and then also for the DSTB, that's the drug-susceptible TB. And these 2 kinds of TB are the TB that we are actually going out to look for, because Nigeria, like I said, is also an endemic country, and so we need to actually go out and ensure that as many of our people as possible, because we need a critical mass of persons who are infected, who should be treated to give us that, what is called the herd immunity, where once you treat those number of persons, it is not able to spread it again to the general population.
In Kogi State, INGRA is driving a statewide campaign to change that narrative, offering free testing, treatment, and hope.
There's drug, the treatment is for free, the test is for free, and we want everybody all over the country to eventually get access to screening themselves with the X-ray. We do our test by using sputum. That means we produce sputum and we use that one to do their test. And when we do the test and the thing come out to be positive, we also give them drug for free.
Since that time, we have gotten over 7,000 persons that we have put on treatment in TB, and they have been treated for the TB itself. And so it means that since 2020, we have notified over 7,000 patients who have gone to treatment and have been treated for DSTB. So far also, we have also identified close to 500 DRTB patients, that is drug-resistant DRTB patients, who have been put on treatment and they have successfully completed their treatment. So you see, gradually we're beginning to see, and this was a change from what used to happen in Kogi State. Before we started our active case finding, the case notification and case and the enrollment data for Kogi showed that we were just around 300-400 cases per quarter. But by the time we started, and currently where we are right now, we are over 2,000 cases per quarter. Now, that is a very large number that we are being able to bring to the state program, and they have been put on treatment. And we are hoping that we will be able to reach 3,000 cases per quarter by the end of this year.
Kogi's high burden regions like Lokoja and INGRA are now seeing significant reductions in new cases thanks to INGRA's persistent door-to-door screening and active community mobilization.
The level of TB in INGRA was alarming because we are at the red zone. So, but now, the level we are going now, the cases of TB is reducing drastically. Because I could remember around the year 2018-19, we're having 25 cases of TB. But now, if not that we initiated 2 today now, the cases we have presently are 5, plus the 2 we initiated today now, making it 7.
We thank God for coming up of INGRA and under TB body organization, the way they are coming up with their outreaches. The TB in INGRA local government is improving. At least we can have 70% improvement in INGRA local government now.
Why we don't have a genius X-ray machine? We go to community, the turnout is very low, but with this X-ray, people see, what are they doing here? They will come and say, they are doing chest X-ray. The chest X-ray in the other hospitals, they collect money, but this one is free. So with this, people, the turnout is higher than the normal way that we are doing with ordinary drugs. So at least with this, we are able to get more number of cases.
Like last quarter, we have about 59 cases. Sometimes we have 60 cases. Why before? We normally have 20, 30, 29, but now sometimes 60, 59, 55. So it helps us a lot.
Most of them, they don't have the knowledge of this TB, especially the old people. They think that if they are coughing for coughing's sake. But when they now come and my people talk to them, they understand, and the test was carried on free.
We do counseling. If anyone is positive, we call them to counsel that this is not the end of the world. TB drug will treat you of whatever of TB cases, and it does not stop you from mingling with any member of your family, because their assistance is highly needed in treatment of TB. They need a treatment supporter in all round.
With the support of partners and dedicated field staff, INGRA has distributed tuberculosis testing kits across all 239 wards in Kogi State, reinforcing trust and building confidence in the healthcare system.
It has improved case finding, it has improved the outreach component of the case finding in the state, and it has also provided a greater boost for more participation of people in the community in the ACF activities. When it comes to the granular data, you find out that the PDX machine, 4 of them were received in the state in December, and December marked the end of the 4th quarter in 2024. A comparison, quarter by quarter comparison of presumptive and cases in the state between 2024 quarter 4 and 2025 quarter 1 shows a great marked improvement in case finding. Precisely, you find out that in the presumptive TB cases for quarter 4 2024, we had about 12,670, while compared to 2025 quarter 1, we have 24,243 presumptive. That accounts for about 191% increment.
But INGRA's mission goes beyond treatment. They are confronting stigma head-on, enlisting traditional rulers, market women, and religious leaders to dismantle the myth and silence around tuberculosis.
I'm so overwhelmed seeing them coming to my domain for the X-ray to help us check each and every one of our community members, not for anything but for our own good, for our health. Because when you talk of health, you talk of everything.
because it's with the health that you can be able to go to market. It's with the health you can be able to go to farm. It's with the health you can be able to go to work.
Since the beginning of this village, this is the first time that we witness this kind of machine that is performing, doing wonderful job for us. So I thank His Excellency Alhaji Adoda Bello. I equally thank His Excellency Alhaji Usman Ahmed Ododo for the good job they are doing. I can see all my subject here for this testing. Not be only TB this machine stands for, because apart from TB, according to the doctor, they say they can detect other problems from the test. So I urge and appeal to government, the state government, to make sure they extend the exercise to other part of Kogi State.
We appreciate you people, in fact, for the patience and the work that you people have done for us. Our people are happy. The communities are happy. Many of them have come down, knows their health status. They know the condition of their health, and that is the most benefit, because our health is wealth.
Mun ji daɗin kawowa wannan kula da lafiya da aka kawo mana anguwa. A gaskiya wanda yake fitowa ya cuci kanshi, saboda taimako aka zo a yi mana tsakani da Allah. Mun yarda taimako ne aka kawo mana tsakani da Allah, kuma Allah ya yarda Allah zai kara mana lafiya ga baki daya.
I am very grateful for what is happening here. I was just passing by and I see that something is happening here. I have to come, and they check me and I say I'm healthy. I appreciate God.
Ana yi murna da wannan gwaji sosai. Na ji daɗin shi sosai, na yi murna da zuwanku. Gaskiya ni godiya kawai nake yi masu, Allah ya masu albarka.
I want to appreciate the organizers of this program, and it's coming at the right time when we heard a few of health challenges, somebody go to sleep without waking up and all of that. And most part of it, that the sensitive, the fulcrum of human body is what you are screening. We understand, because when you have faults and you don't know, you die silently. But when you know how to cure it.
Aboduhu ma wa cross abokide ma duhu ma ga olafia ngolama. Todo shenke ma ga olafia ngolawen o shenku kwa wa ya kaunen. So shenke olafia ke makini enogan ilia unduka eche ya sho fele.
Simis kama kawika ukuti bi ene azamozari ina nane. Every sana alo akene do se wovi ye ile uburo vinika azenene manisho enyo koroto he katiza mozari ozene enyen so wave daza maure ni aba shalfane okawaye sebo udiao enere ononi.
I benefit a lot because for a long time I don't know my health status, especially in the heart aspect and lungs. I don't know, but as of today, I think I am proud. I am proud wherever I found myself.
Despite remarkable progress, challenges persist. Limited resources, logistics, constraints, and occasional resistance still hamper outreach efforts.
Pre-planning of outreaches to cover as much as possible in a month, and a seamless movement logistics are critical to the success of the program. And this are being done, but we can always improve on it. But one other area where we still need a whole lot of improvement is the speed of response to technical issues. So we have had instances where the PDX of one of the radiographers needed maintenance. The turnaround time for that particular one was about 3 to 4 weeks.
We have 239 wards in Kogi State, political wards, and so the least we can expect is that if we have one machine per ward, it will make it better for us, to make it more, the reach will be more, we'll reach more communities. But for this particular project, only 4 machines are provided for the community component of it. Again, in the labs, most of those labs do not have enough personnel to run these tests. Most labs close by 2 o'clock in the state. And so you can imagine if you go to communities and get large number of samples, and then you bring to the lab and there's nobody to collect it. So they have to keep it till the next day. Again, power, electricity is another problem. Storage facilities is another problem. Most labs don't have fridges. So when you collect these samples, and the longer the sample stays, the more difficult it is for you to use it to diagnosed effectively. And so we need to run most of those samples within 24, 48 hours. But most of these facilities don't have storage facilities. And so it's something that really worries us. It's one of the challenges that's really making a lot of our samples to waste.
The world is taking notice. INGRA's grassroots strategy is receiving accolades from across the nation and beyond. But the organization remains focused not on recognition, but on results.
And at the end of the day, when we now eventually use this one to screen them, we discover that there's some abnormal things. He's showing us that there's something here, and somebody like him will now collect sample from them and go and test. You can see a lot of white things. All this white, all that thing we are seeing is the body soldier. They are trying to fight that what is here should not spread to the other places.
Because I'm going to explain something about the enlargement of the heart. See, that is not TB. It is something else. It means that if we can scan somebody using this machine, we can tell you on time that something else is wrong with you. Not only TB. Quickly go, like that lady's owner was saying, quickly go to the hospital. So that's enlarged already. And it's showing clearly that the person has high blood pressure for a long time. And she has been living with it. And we know it's possible that it could suddenly cause a stroke. And she will drop, and they will say sudden death syndrome.
We are really excited and surprised. We never knew that such a kind gesture will extend to us, so we are very grateful. Now they have even discovered that I have problem I never knew. So you can see that from this exercise I will be able to pursue my health challenge.
We thank God people are not more losing their life because of that illness. It's a benefit for our people. Because if they are detected early, it will be better. The screening is free and the treatment will be free if anybody is positive.
It's good because prevention is not only better but cheaper than cure. So with this kind of screening exercise, you can easily detect some challenges that people face, particularly chest conditions, cardiac condition. So it's a good exercise.
The sensitization is an eye-opener, has made a lot of core members to know what TB is all about. Make sure that core members are screened and also sensitized to have the full knowledge of what TB is all about. And not just that, for them to carry the campaign to their various PPA place of primary assignment, to marketplaces, and also to parks and communities.
To me, I feel it's a very great exercise because, health is wealth, and on a constant time we need to check our health. And so doing this for free is actually like a very nice thing, and I'm grateful for it.
Someone like me that have not done it for the first time, this is my first time, because if they did not come here, I don't think I can, except when it got to something serious. But I'm happy they actually brought it to our camp. It's a thing of joy to us.
We thank God for INGRA. We will collect the treatment. We know how they and we know the stop. We won't pay money, and that's why we attach with them to cooperate with them, to work with them, so that we can tell our people to come and collect the treatment so safely and without paying money, pay anything.
With the current project scheduled to run until 2026, INGRA is calling on partners, donors, and policymakers to help sustain the momentum and secure lasting change.
This is a global fund project. It means that every resources that is being put into this place is not from the Nigerian government. It's not from our state government. Kogi State should be able to find somewhere in their budget and say some component of it. Yes, we know the state government and the local government are taking the chunk of paying for salaries. That one is a good one. But can we go further to say all about consumables in the lab, all those reagents we use in the lab, those cartridges they use for testing? If the state government can say, okay, and the local government can say, we can take that out and we'll be paying for it, so that the resources that the Global Fund is bringing, we can use that resources for something else.
Tuberculosis may be an ancient disease, but But the response in Kogi State is anything but outdated. Powered by local heroes, community trust, and unwavering commitment.
The program has survived us. We have survived, and I don't want that sickness to catch anybody again.
One of our core values is that we must continue the work that we're doing even after donors have gone.
INGRA is proving that change is not only possible, it is happening.